Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel right here on Screen Time on Pop. And it is time for another Screen Time on Pop. Welcome back to um, Port Royal Pop. Oh my goodness, what an introduction to get things going. Actually been a big couple of hours of filming. We did a few back-to-back things. Had the after party, 2 episodes of the after party. Did our Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania live discussion. So it's been a big night. But we're ending things off right here on Screen Time on Pop. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Patrick McCarthy, and this is the show where we talk about everything and anything in the world of film, TV, streaming, whatever that may be on the screens. But today, we are talking Oscars. The Oscars are happening in a matter of days, I think it is. So it will be, next weekend it's going to be on the 12th, so we'll get it on the 13th here in Australia. So with the Oscars coming up, I thought it might be a opportunity to give you a full run through as to all the nominees, and if I can comment on the nominees, I'll go ahead and do that and give you some my thoughts around their chances of winning, or what I thought about the movie or the actor or whatever it may be. So let's get right into it. This is the Port Royals Pops Oscar preview show, so to speak. All right, so we are going to be going off the official Oscars website, oscars.org, and going through all the categories, starting with writing original screenplay. The nominees are The Banshees of Inisherin, written by Martin McDonagh, Everything Everywhere All at Once by Daniel Kwan and Daniel Schert, The Fabelmans by Spielberg and Kushner, two big names right there, Tar, written by Todd Field, and The Triangle of Sadness. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any of these movies. They are all on my list to watch before the big day next week. And you're going to call me crazy, but I have not watched The Banshees. I don't even think Tar has opened up in Australia yet, so I can't even watch that. The Triangle of Sadness, another. The Fabelmans are on Disney+. Everything Everywhere All at Once, I can get that on Foxtel. The Banshees of Inisherin, I think it's on Disney+ as well. Could be wrong. They'll all be on Apple TV or Google Play. So I'll be able to watch it all there. But just looking at the list, I mean, The Fabelmans has Steven Spielberg and Tony Kushner attached. Spielberg alone is a big name in the industry. But like I said, I can't comment because I haven't seen anything. All right, what's next? Adapted screenplay. So, you've got All Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, Living, Top Gun Maverick, and Women Talking. I've watched Top Gun Maverick, and I'll be watching Glass Onion over the weekend, and I actually might also watch All Quiet on the Western Front on the weekend. I will be watching all of the nominees for Best Picture before the Oscars, and because on next week, hopefully before next week's show, if I've watched it all, because I'm going to give you my predictions as to the Best Picture category in next week's episode of Screen Time. But for now, adapted screenplay. I mean, I've seen only one of their, Top Gun Maverick, which I really, really enjoyed. I thought that movie... Look, the first movie is... It's a classic, beloved classic by many. I only watched Top Gun for the first time in my life this year, in lead up to watching Top Gun Maverick. And let me say, this may cause a lot of controversy, but the first Top Gun was a very 80s movie, and it was just like... And this is a bit of perspective, first time watcher in 2023. And I was like, well, what was the hype all about? Yes, it had some amazing aircraft, jet fighter craft scenes. It had all that going for it, but was that it? Is that what they had? Because the rest of it was just a bit, yeah, standard, I thought. But that may cause a bit of controversy. Who knows? All right. Visual effects. So here we go. All except for one. So I can't comment because I need to watch the one before I make any sort of commentary on this. But the visual effects nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Top Gun: Maverick. From what I'm seeing, and from what I'm hearing, and from what I've seen with my own eyes, Avatar: The Way of Water is an absolute masterclass in visual effects, and from what I'm seeing, it's the absolute front runner by a distance. Like no second place in this one. From what I'm seeing, I think Avatar: The Way of Water, from what people are saying, has it in the bag. And although I haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front, I've seen the trailer of it. But when you talk about an Oscar for visual effects, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just say that I think Avatar: The Way of Water will take this one out pretty comfortably. You look at the other movies. I mean, Top Gun: Maverick had some good visual effects that looks so real. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Marvel always puts out great visual effects in their movies. The Batman was good, but I think, for what it's worth, I think for what they did, I think there's no beating Avatar: and The Way of Water in this one, because they innovated again. That's one thing they did. They innovated the way movies are made, and that has got that going for it. Not only did it make everything on the screen look so real and gel so well together on the screen, it also innovated things behind the scenes. So I think that's another reason why Avatar might take out visual effects. All right. Sound. The same nominees, but swap out. What are we swapping out? Black Panther for Elvis. Haven't seen Elvis yet. I yet to watch that one. So yeah, I'm not going to comment on this one because the three that I've seen has amazing sound design in it. The Batman had really good sound. Top Gun Maverick with the action scenes and all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, I would probably have to watch All Quiet on the Western Front as well, because war movies are usually really good. Like that type of it's Oscar bait. That type of Oscar bait war films really have really great sound design and sound mixing and all that within it. So wouldn't be surprised if All Quiet on the Western Front takes it out. Short film. So you got An Irish Goodbye, Avalu, Le Papel, Night Ride, and The Red Suitcase. Haven't seen any of them. Good luck to all those nominees. Animated short film. So good luck to The Boy, the Mole, The Fox, the Horse, The Flying Sailor, Ice Merchants, My Year of Dicks, An Ostrich Told Me the World is Fake, and I Think I Believe It. I want to watch these. I really want to watch these. I wonder where I can watch these. These nominees for short films. Wow, look at the titles of them. My Year of Dicks. What does that mean? Alright, production design. All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar, Babylon, Elvis, Fablemans. Yeah, this is another category that is not easy to predict, but from what I see, I'm seeing a lot of support for Avatar because it goes hand in hand with the visual effects. But then you've got the Fablemans, and I think All Quiet on the Western Front swept out some awards already. I think the BAFTAs or something like that, the Brit Awards or whatever they're called. But then again, that's a very British movie. I think it's a toss up. So, like I said, I haven't seen The Fablemans, haven't seen Elvis, Babylon, so or West Part of Western Front. I've only seen Avatar on that one. But good luck to those nominees in that category. All right, up next. Oh, this is a big one. What's this one? Best Picture. All right, this is. Can I not? As far as this one's down here, maybe they're getting all the movies and then they get the actors. All right, Best Picture nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. From what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing, there's a few front runners in this category, and that is Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, and The Banshees of Inisherin. I think, well, sorry, I don't think, I hear that they're the three front runners. So, like I said, in the next week, I am going to be watching all of these movies. So, the ones that I've seen so far is only Avatar and Top Gun Maverick. Two films that I would not give Best Picture to if on its own. So, I am really looking forward to checking out some of these other movies within the week. And then reporting back as to what I like. I don't think I can watch Tar though. I think it's not available and probably won't be available until mid-March here in Australia, which is unfortunate. So I think I have to. I really hate to exclude it when I'm talking about Best Picture nominees, but look, let's cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, definitely looking forward to all of these movies, watching them. They all obviously have been nominated for good reasons, so I have no doubt that they're all good movies. It's the Oscars. All right, what's next? Music. I've only heard Hold My Hand and Lift Me Up. Haven't heard any of the other songs on this list. So you got Applause, you got Hold My Hand, which is from Top Gun, Lift Me Up from Black Panther, Natu Natu from RRR, and This Is Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Actually, I may have heard This Is a Life. But yeah, it's not really a category I have much interest in. Not because it's music, because I absolutely love music, but I think it's more of a Grammys thing. Should be in the Grammys. Get a Grammy. This is the one where definitely deserves to stay as a category. Best Original Score. So you got All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Fablemans by John Williams. By the way, John Williams came out and said he ain't retiring. He is not slowing down whatsoever. He was. I think John Williams will go until he drops. Sorry to say, but he answered a question that somebody asked him about slowing down, retirement, all that sort of stuff, and basically just shot it down and said, "I'm not going anyway." So I can't wait to hear what he did for The Fablemans when I watch that movie, and I'm looking forward to hearing the music because epic war movies usually has some really good scores. So I'm looking forward to All Quiet on the Western Front when I watch that. I think All Quiet on the Western Front is going to be the first movie I watch in my watch series, so looking forward to that. Okay, makeup and hairstyling. Nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. I've seen the trailer to The Whale. It's playing in cinemas here in Australia right now, so for me to watch The Whale, I need to go up to Cairns. I need to travel an hour and a half to watch this movie. But from the trailers I'm seeing, Brendan Fraser's transformation into this character is absolutely mind-blowing. And I hear the movie itself is actually not a bad movie. So I'm looking forward to actually The Whale isn't even nominated, so I'm probably not even going to watch that. No, it's not nominated, so I don't need to watch that before next week. But it's definitely a movie I want to watch, and I want to see Brendan Fraser in this type of role. I've seen clips here and there, and this is going to be a film that is probably going to hit. It probably hits hard emotionally. So bring it on. I'm looking forward to it. But makeup and hairstyling, yeah, all kind of Western Front once again in there. Been nominated quite a while. The Batman's in there. Black Panther Wakanda Forever's in there. So a few comic book movies filtered throughout. Sorry. So looking forward to them. Next up is international feature film, All Quiet on the Western Front, Germany, Argentina 1985 with Argentina, Belgium close, one of the two. EO by Poland and The Quiet Girl by Ireland. From what I'm hearing, the favourite to win is All Quiet on the Western Front. That's the favourite to win. So, as you can see, all the categories so far, All Quiet on the Western Front is right up there. So, keep an eye out for that. Moving on. Film editing, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. So we're seeing Everything Everywhere All at Once pop up quite a lot, so I can't wait to watch that. Top Gun Maverick had some really good editing, especially around the fighter jet scenes. I thought they were really, really, really cool to watch and flowed. I thought the whole movie itself just flowed so well. Tar's a movie that I've heard good things about, so I'm going to really, really try and get around and watching Tar. When it does drop in the cinemas. What's next? Short film documentaries. I've got The Elephant Whisperer, Haul Out, How Do You Measure a Year? Martha Mitchell Effect and Stranger in the Gate. Unfortunately, probably won't get around to watching any of these. I don't know where I could get them. So good luck to the nominees. Well deserved. I'm sure they are all well deserved. May the best short documentary win. None of them jump out at me like the short films. The name. Documentaries. So All That Breathes, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, Fire of Love, A House Made of Splinters, and Navalny. Good luck to all those nominees right there. Look, documentaries, it's a genre that I don't mind, but I haven't had much experience with documentary. And it's a shame because I would like to see more documentaries, and I want to try and, just experience more documentaries in general. So that's that. Just going to make a few adjustments on the fly here, down the bottom and the side. There we go. Let's put me up here. That's better. Didn't need all that blank space on the right. Next up is directing. All right, this is one of the big categories. So you got the three big. I think the three big categories is that the actors, and what I mean actors, male, female, and then you got directing and document. Sorry, no offense to documentary filmmakers. Best Picture, Director, and the big two actor awards. So directing at The Banshees of Inisherin, Martin McDonagh, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, and The Triangle of Sadness. Another Oscar nomination for Steven Spielberg. Don't sleep on Spielberg. If you want a really good film made, you turn to Spielberg. How many Oscars has he won? How many Oscars has he been nominated for? So that's it's always good to see those those names like a Spielberg. Still nominated, still working, getting nominated for awards. So I think that's good. The next category, costume design. So you got Babylon, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. I like the costumes in Black Panther. I thought they did a wonderful job bringing the world of Wakanda to life. Elvis being a period piece instead of Elvis, I'm sure that is one of the front runners for costume design. But yeah, haven't seen much of the other ones, so can't comment. Cinematography. So there it is again, All Quiet on the Western Front. Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, Elvis, Emperor Light, and Tar. Once again, hearing great things about All Quiet on the Western Front. Like I said, it's going to be the first movie I watch when I do my watch through. So can't wait to see the shots that they did within All Quiet on the Western Front. All right, animated feature film. So sorry, you can count this one as to one of the big categories as well. So you got Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. You got Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, The Sea Beast, and Turning Red. Of the films, I think Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is the front runner. I've heard nothing but good things about this film. It's a very Oscar bait film. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up walking out with a Oscar. I heard great things about Puss in Boots, and I heard even better things about Turning Red. I've heard, like Turning Red is a movie that I want to watch too. I think it's a Disney. It's not a Pixar, I don't think, but it's Disney. And Disney don't rest on Disney. They turn out banger after banger, which makes them, the leading brand in animation is Disney, hands down, no question about it. But yeah, I think Pinocchio might have that with the Guillermo del Toro name attached, and the type of quality product that and the things that I've been hearing is that he's a front runner at least. So there's that. Actress in the supporting roles: Angela Bassett, deserved. Hong Chow for The Whale, Carrie Condon, Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Stephanie Sue. All well deserved, no doubt. Great to see Angela Bassett being nominated for an Oscar. I can't wait to see Everything Everywhere All at Once, because they've got some. They've got all these Oscar nominees for acting, so I'm really looking forward to watching that movie. And they see the whales in there. Actress in a leading role, so there it is: Kate Blanchett for Tar, Anna de Armas for Blondie, Andrea Rosenbrough from To Leslie, The Fablemans, Michelle Williams in The Fablemans, and Michelle Yeoh. Everything Everywhere All at Once. So once again, there it is again. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm a huge fan of Michelle Yeoh. I remember seeing her first in Tomorrow Never Dies, the James Bond movie, and she's such a remarkable actress and she's a role model for a lot of people. So I can't wait to see how she leads Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is, I heard, good things. Now, the name on the list that I see here and that I've heard a bit of, I wouldn't say controversy, but they're a bit of, look, I don't know what to describe it, but I've seen a bit of it. And that's Andrea Riseborough's in To Leslie. It's a movie that nobody saw. It's a movie that is made such a small box office that nobody watched this movie, but she was nominated for an Oscar, and people were saying, oh, she was, how? Like, people were questioning it. But then I've heard and I've seen reports of people who have actually seen this movie to say that she is definitely deserves this actress role. In fact, people are saying that she deserves to win the Oscar for this category. So I thought that was a bit interesting. So it might be, I might have to check out To Leslie and Tar. Apparently, Kate Blanchett is the leading. Is the lead for this category. So I'm looking forward to seeing Tar. All right, actor in a supporting role. You got Brendan Gleeson, The Banshees of Inisherin, Brian Tyree Henry from Causeway, Judd Hirsch from The Fablemans, Barry Keoghan from The Banshees of Inisherin, and Ki Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Once again, there's that movie come up again. Like I said, It's been nominated for, I think, all of the acting roles, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and but so has Banshees as well. But it just seeing this and seeing all the nominees and all that really makes me want to watch Everything All at Once as well. So actor in a leading role, and there's look Brendan Fraser's the whale. You can see it there, but look at these names. You got Austin Butler as Elvis, Colin Farrell, Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser as the whale, Paul Mescal as Aftersun, and Bill Nighy in Living. This is 2023, and look at the names on this list. You got Colin Farrell, who is remarkable, Brendan Fraser, who is amazing, remarkable, Bill Nighy, a wonderful actor, and then Paul Mescal and Austin Butler, each to their own. So I think from what I'm seeing that Colin Farrell is the front runner in this category. But there's absolute star power in all of these actors in this leading role. I think is, next to nothing. Like Austin Butler, I really, really like him as an actor. I wish he'd take on more roles that are a bit more varied, but it is what it is. Colin Farrell, and Brendan Fraser, and Bill Nye, like these are all A-list actors nominated in this. So it'll be interesting to see who actually does take it out. But yeah, reports say that Austin Butler is the front. Colin Farrell is the front runner in actor and leading role. All right, guys. So as you can see, the 95th Academy Awards for 2023 is taking place at the Dolby Theatre at Ovation Hollywood on Sunday, March 12th, 2023, Monday, March 13th, if you're here in Oz, honouring the movies released in 2022. So my goal between now and the next episode is to watch as many Best Picture nominees as I can, and then go ahead and maybe, just maybe, pick a winner out of that. All right. That's our preview. That's all the nominees that are going into the Oscars in 2 weeks' time. I can't wait. I am going to watch I don't think I'll be able to watch it live because it comes on in the morning and I've got to be at work in the morning. So I'll watch the replay in prime time when they put it on TV. And I think the next couple episodes of Screen Time will be based around the Oscars. I'll pick the Best Picture next week, and then the week after that we'll do a recap of everything that went down at the Oscars for 2023. Alright, so what I want you guys to do is jump in the comments section below and let me know which awards do you think, which category do you think the winners are going to be? What movie are you rooting for? Is there a movie that you think didn't get nominated that should be nominated, or a person, or a aspect like a sound design or whatever? Whatever you think, jump in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts, and let's get a talk around the Oscars. Hey, that's going to do it for tonight's episode here of Screen Time on Pop. But what I would like you guys to do is to hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell to stay up to date for when our next upload is right here on Port Royal Pop. That's going to do it. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you back here next week on Port Royal Pop.